I was not even recording. I already started talking and I was not recording. Okay. What I was just saying is my hair, I'm Celeste by the way, but I was saying my hair is in this weird like founding fathers like hairstyle because the look, like I feel like they always did like the weird like low ponytail that's like sagging. Like it looks terrible, but I just woke up, so that's why it's like that. Yeah, good morning guys. Guess what? I am just starting this video right away because my dream was weird and disturbing. My dream was weird and disturbing and I didn't want to be there. I mean, it was weird. It didn't make any sense. I'm gonna tell you what was going on in my dream because there were just too many people who I'm like, you and me are in the same room. How did that happen? I'm so lost. How did that happen? Okay, so guess what? In my dream, I was an intern at this place where a lot of people were in the entertainment industry. Yeah, you can tell where this is going. I was just like a paid intern basically, or not really paid, I don't really know. It was like an intern job. I mean, I guess I was technically paid, but I was making like nothing, like less than minimum wage. But I got to like, everybody lived at this place together. You pretty much know where this is going. It was weird. It was weird. It was weird. I was like, I don't know why I'm here, but whatever. In the dream, basically, I lived there for free in exchange for just like doing little chores around the place, around this big house that everybody lived in. But most people stayed in like the common areas and never ventured into the other hallways, right? So people who were like in the common areas, I was with, I don't know how to say her last name, but like Sofia Vergara. So she was there with me, like she was like the main person I was like interacting with really, except for the other people who were also interns. So she was like the main person I was like associated with there, which is odd because it's also very like racial if she's the only person I'm associated with there, which she was very nice. I'm just saying it's like kind of funny because she's also Colombian and I'm half Colombian, so it's just so like right on the nose. It's not just, oh, we're both Latina, you know what I mean? It's like down to like very exact, which I mean, she was very nice, and I'm not saying there's anything like weird about being around people who are the same like ethnicity as you. It's just like if you randomly found people who are Latina, that isn't the most common like place for people to be from, you know what I mean? So it was more like surprising because I was like, oh, like I didn't like imagine that I would have been in the same room as you because like you're an actor and I feel like I don't have like a lot in common other than like our ethnicity. But it was cool to meet her and she was nice and stuff. But so it was interesting. And I mean, now you can kind of guess like if that was the person I was most commonly associated with, well, who else did I see there? I mean, they were really just other paid interns. They weren't necessarily Latina or a specific race. But Diddy kept walking in from like the back rooms, which was weird. Like he didn't like show any of his like real personality, I guess, because all he did was walk in, look around and walk out and like leave. That was his only personality, was walk into the room, turn around and leave. Or if he was like in somebody's way, he would like apologize. He'd be like, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm in your way. And then he would turn around and like leave and walk away. That was like all he would show up to do, was to like randomly stand in somebody's way, be like, oh, I'm so sorry, and then walk away. That was like all he would do that I saw. But obviously, like, who knows where he was going when he would leave, or where he was like staying, whatever. Like, why is he showing up? That kind of thing. But that was really like the only thing I saw him do. Something interesting was that Taylor Swift would just show up sometimes. Like, she would just show up, like, do a little performance and then leave. So, I don't know. Like, even during the time when Diddy was there, she would just, like, start singing and then leave. So. Then they started, like, threatening the jobs of the paid interns. They were like, you know, you guys stay here for free. Like, you're gonna have to, like, do something else. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, it was weird. And we were just like, what are you talking about? Like, what else do you want us to do? Like, we're doing our job. Like, you know what I mean? That was, like, the vibe. It was so odd. Anyway. Oh, and then when I was there with Sofia Vergara, she was, like, drawing sigils and burning them in the candle in the living room while I was with her, because it was only her and I in the room. And I was like, oh, like, I didn't know you knew how to do that. Like, where did you learn that? She didn't even know what magic was. She didn't know what sigils were, but she was doing it. And she was like, yeah, I just learned it somewhere else. I was like, where else did you learn it? Like, where did you learn this? Like, you're doing it, right? But like, you're just like randomly doing it. Where did you learn this? Anyway, that was really like the whole vibe. Like, that was kind of the vibe, you know? Anyway, the part where Diddy was showing up was really weird, obviously. The whole dream was weird. Everyone who I spoke to in the dream came across nice. Like, they were nice to me, but that doesn't mean they weren't doing some weird stuff when I wasn't there, so who knows? Obviously, the whole, like, Diddy trial and stuff, so, like, I don't know. But, weird dream. Anyway, I love you guys. Bye.